Hi, this is Nilus Mattive for Money Markets TV. This week, my daughter Vela will be going back to preschool, but sooner than I'd like to imagine, she'll be heading off to college. I'm dreading that day not just because I'll miss having her around, but also because of how outrageous the bills are likely to be. If you want to see a truly parabolic chart, don't bother looking at the NASDAQ in 1999 or Las Vegas real estate prices in 2005. Instead, just plot out the average price of a 4-year college degree over the last decade. In fact, the College Board says tuition for in-state attendees of public 4-year colleges jumped an astonishing 7.9% just last year. And that's during a time of widespread economic weakness and massive unemployment. In light of these higher education costs, I want to take this opportunity to talk about the most popular college savings vehicles around, 529 plans. They're tax-advantaged programs issued by individual states, either directly or through brokers. And since they were added to the Internal Revenue Code in 1996, they've become an extremely popular choice. Essentially, there are two types of 529 plans: prepaid tuition plans and college savings plans. As the name suggests, prepaid plans lock in today's tuition prices at eligible public and private colleges and universities. Many of these plans are guaranteed or backed by the issuing state, and the owner or beneficiary typically has to reside in the state. They're a good option if you're fairly certain that your child is going to attend a particular school, or if you're going to choose for them. Meanwhile, regular 529 college savings plans are more like tax-deferred retirement accounts. They don't lock in college costs, but they allow you to sock away large amounts of money. Some allow hundreds of thousands of dollars in contributions. Typically, you are then able to choose from a set menu of investments, such as broad-based mutual funds. Now, there are three big considerations when choosing a 529 plan that's right for you. Number one is fees. In any investment account, fees will make a huge difference to your portfolio's overall performance. A general rule of thumb is that you'll likely pay more in fees and charges when you purchase through most brokerages than you would with a similar plan purchased directly. You also need to consider your investment options, because the quality of mutual funds varies greatly. In general, I favor low-cost index funds, especially in long-term accounts like 529s. Based on recent tuition growth, you'll need an annual return of at least 6% just to keep pace, and a few percentage points more if you want to gain any ground. That argues for a more aggressive asset allocation. Consideration number three is tax treatment. All 529 plans are treated the same way for federal tax purposes. No upfront deduction, but your investment earnings grow tax deferred, and withdrawals for qualified education expenses are free. However, each state has individual rules about how it treats your contributions. Many allow upfront deductions with generous limits, but you will often need to choose your home state's plan. A few states allow deductions no matter what plan you contribute to, and some states don't offer a tax break at all. If you're getting the idea that selecting the right 529 plan is a highly individual choice, you're right. But I suggest you get started by investigating your home state's treatment of tax contributions and the plans it offers. Then, if you're not going to get a tax break, look at other low-cost plans next. In the end, there's very little we can do about soaring college costs, but we can control how we deal with them. That's why I recommend starting to save early and often through the best plans available. If there's a young person in your life whose college tuition you want to pitch in for, there's no better time to get started than today. I'm Nilus Mattive for Money Markets TV. Thanks for watching.